Hi, myself Naranavin, along with my teammates Shekhar Reddy and Nikhil Chaudhary, we have done a project named Intelligent Way of Predicting Crop Yield Using Machine Learning Algorithm. We have done this project under the guidance of Dr. V. Shivakumar sir, Assistant Professor, Weldec University. This is a certificate, declaration form, and approval sheet, acknowledgement of our project. Abstract. Coming to abstract of our project, India being an agricultural country, its economic predominantly depends on agriculture, yield and growth and agro-industry products. The impact of climate change in India, most of the agriculture crops have been badly affected in terms of their performance over a period of last 2 decades. Predicting the crop yield in advance of its harvest would help the policymakers and farmers for taking appropriate measures for making, marketing, and storage and other purposes. Yield prediction is very important issue in agriculture. So for this, our project going to help the farmers very in appropriate manner. They can predict the yield and they can just plan the sales and etc. How to store that crops and how to sell this. We have used Canaan algorithm here for implementing our project. So coming next to these are the list of figures which we have used in this report. List of abbreviation. This is a table of contents. Coming to introduction, the information of agriculture in India dates once more than Indus Valley civilization. India ranks second on this location. Agriculture and allied sectors like forestry and fisheries account for 15% of GDP, with approximately 31% of the frame of humans. India ranks first globally with a very awesome net crop region decided by US and China. Agriculture is demographically the broadest financial place and performs a big feature inside the not unusual social economic fabric. With the appearance of a new era and overseas of non-renewable power belonging south of rainfall and temperature distributed. The inconsistent development advanced from the detailed outcomes of world warming make it bulky for the farmers and the rainfall patterns consistently affecting their product yield productivity. So in order to carry out this correct prediction and cope with inconsistent techniques in temperature and rainfall, studying algorithms like KN and so forth may be completed data sample. It will supplement a rural increase in India and altogether increase the rain gain of developing of farmer. Suggesting the use of fertilizers may help the farmers to make the best decision for the crop situations. The number of studies, informations, and communication technologies (ICT) can be applied for the prediction of crop yield. In this way, it can be used and it will be more beneficial for the farmers. The main aim of our project is to develop an Android application for the farmers so that they can get the appropriate idea about the crop production for the year in which the crop is harvested. To develop an application for predicting which crop to be used based on the soil condition using K nearest neighboring classification in advance. Project domain. The problem statement revolves around the prediction of crop yield. So we have used machine learning techniques here. The goal of project is to help the user choose a suitable crop and grow in order to maximize the yield and hence to get the good profits. The system proposed tries to overcome the drawbacks of existing system and make the predictions accurate and more predominant for the usage of the farmer. Scope. The scope of the seminar is to detailed study of crop yield prediction using different attributes like soil, weather, rainfall, nutrients, and weather machine learning algorithms. So this helps to increase the production of crop in field of agriculture and reduce the loss of crops. These are the literature reviews. We have referred various journals and various books for developing our project. You can go through this literature surveys if you wanted. Next, our project description. Existing system. Already in 2016, Nikita et al. Was developed and indicated the yield of crop depends on the seasonal climate. In India, climate conditions are very unconditional. In this time of drought, farmers face serious problems. So this is taken into consideration. They used some machine learning algorithms to help the farmers to suggest the crop for better yield. They take various data from the previous years to estimate the future data. They used SOM classifiers and WEKA to classify the results. The main factors that take into consideration are minimum temperature, maximum temperature, average temperature, and previous year's crop information and yield information. Using SMO tool, they classified the previous data into two classes that are high yield and low yield. Proposed system. So in an advance to the existing system, we have proposed a new system with an increased efficiency and accuracy by using KNN algorithm. We have proposed it so it with less error, so it will be very beneficial for the farmers and also they can use very easily. The user interface of this product is also very simple so that the farmers can use. This is economical technical feasibility studies of our project. System specifications. For developing our project, we have used the specifications, hardware specifications of the system, 120 GB HDD, monitor whatever required, input devices, RAM 8 GB recommended, processor Intel 5th generation is recommended. Software specifications for developing our project. We have done our project through Python using machine learning techniques. So we use the Python in Windows 7 will be sufficient, and database we use it for managing the data. We use MySQL. The version of the Python was Python 3.7. This is the standard policies, compilers and the Python standards we have used for developing our project. Next, coming to the UML diagrams, this is the architecture, general architecture diagram of our project. This shows the basic classes and their objects, the relation between those, and this shows the general architecture of a project, how the project works and the relation between each attribute. Design phase. So design phase data flow diagram. This shows how we have collected the data. We have pre-processed the data, create a data set, train the machine, test the machine, and also get the desired output. This is just basic flow of the machine learning algorithm, how it's going to work and how you have done the project. Next, the entity relation diagram. This shows the relation between various entities and relations of their entities, like collecting the data, processing the data, and getting the output. And also, while weather challenges, getting the crop details, soil details, and rainfall details, connecting to them to their database. It shows the various relations of the project. Next, the sequence diagram. It shows the various applications and the level of flow, like from where to where the flow of messages. It shows the various sequence of the project. And this is our code. I'll going to discuss about this code in, I'll show it in implementation part. This is the code which was used to develop this project. This is the part of coding. This module descriptions has been specified here, and this is the detailed description algorithm of the code, how to run and implement the project. Here we are going to install the packages of our libraries into our system, and by using Python. After executing the packages getting installed, then the steps 2. After executing the code, we have to upload the database into file. We have to upload the database set which is downloaded, and just train the machine. After that, we need to test the machine whether it is giving appropriate and accurate values or not. Then after completing the testing, we can just upload the photos and images. We can upload the data so that we can get the prediction on the crop yield, percent of the crop yield per acre. We can get that, and we can, by this we can use for future developments. This is the input and output design description for testing, testing and all. This is the basic user interface of our project. Our project looks like this. Here I am going to shortly explain, and after that I will going to implement that, and I will show. First we will upload the data set here. We will prepare the system, we will train the machine, so that when we upload the data set, it just predicts and gives the output. After completing, we can close the project. After completing of implementation part of our project, first we will upload a data set project. We'll upload this data set here. It takes some basic values there, and we need to process the data, pre-process the data. While pre-processing the data, it just removes all the null values out of the data that present in the data set, and it just records what are the percent of data is used in machine learning algorithm and what percent is not used. And after that, we need to train the machine learning algorithm. After training, this training is based on RMSE, root mean square error. This error rate is depends upon the crop yield. It is inversely proportional. If it is a the amount of error rate is less, the crop yield will be more. After training of data, we need to upload the test which we need to get output. I am uploading this. We have collected from various sources. I am uploading this test data set. So you can see here, as the yield would be 0.412 kg per acre. For this production would be 14 to 100 kgs like this. For each and data which I have uploaded, it will just gives the percent of yield per acre and weight in kgs. Production would be 80 kgs. Here you may see 11,040 kgs. Here you can see that percent of yield, some 11.0.11400001 kg per acre. Like this you can see for various data. You can upload whatever data you want. You can collect the data from various farmers and you can upload. After uploading you can get the desired result here. First we are going to upload the data set. We are going to pre-process it. After pre-processing it will going to remove the null values. Then after this we are going to train the machine learning algorithm. Then we are going to upload our data set which we want to get output. After this we can get our output here. We can note down the outcomes and percent of yield from here, so that we can, it will be more beneficial for the farmers. After completing we can close this simple. Yes, that is our project, and thanks for watching this video.